Good day, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's another weekend for our weekly analysis where we talk about what I expect of the market the previous week and what actually comes to fruition. Today is the 7th of December 2024. Why the analysis will be what I'll be using from Monday night till 13th. How I will be viewing the market in the span of 1 week. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive straight into today's business. We'll start with our bellwether, which is the dollar index. What are the levels of our interest for last week? Last week I was expecting the market price to find a kind of resistance around 106.500, and if you can see, the market price has found resistance around that area. Let me bring it up. 106,600. Let me get the coordinates. 106,500. So I was expecting the market price to find resistance around dollar index around 106.500. As you can see, the market price has been trading below 106,500, and I was interested in 105,500 and movement into 105,000. And if you could see a further movement, I'll be interested in 105,100, 104,500, and 104,000 on the long term. Well, the market price was able to take to gravitate towards 105,500. 105,500 has been taken. 105,500 has been taken. Then I'll be watching the coming week. I'll be watching the market delivering into this other block here. So I have 105.155 here. So you can see if you can deliver 105 big figure. So on the line index, I'll be interested in that other block around 105.155 and 105 big figure. So then we dive into our cable GBP USD. GBP USD, I was expecting 1.06 thousand to serve as a kind of support to the price. 1.26 thousand, sorry. So 1.26 thousand has been serving well as a support to the price. So the market price was able to deliver into the into the CB we have here, into this CB here, into this CB here. This CB has been traded into. So I was interested in 1.28 thousand. I think 1.28 thousand, yes, 1.28 thousand, and a possible movement into 1.30 thousand. So that means I'm sticking to that buyers as well, even though 1.28 thousand was short of some pips. I think 1.20. Okay, let me bring it out. 1.28,000 was the previous week target delivered. 1.20,000 was delivered and was delivered beautifully. Here it was taken on Friday. So then what is my next? What else? What next? Where else has my interest? I'll be interested in 1.29,000 and I'll be trading towards this little volume imbalance here. We have a volume imbalance here in here. So let me bring it out and then we see how the market will trade into 1.29,000 and possibly delivers 1.30,000. Let me bring out this. So I'll have that. I'll be watching that as well. So I'll be watching that because I need this fair value gap that was traded into. Sorry. This fair value gap that was traded into. I need the market price to go above the consequence encroachment and attack 1.29,000 aggressively. So 1.29,000 is will have my interest, and I'll be expecting a turning back around this other block here. So that is another block. So we go into our euro USD, which is our fiber. Last week I was interested in 1.05,000 to serve 1.05,000 to serve as a support to the price. The market price should be able to trade conveniently above 1.05,000 and should be able to deliver 1.07,000 and 1.08,000 in the nearest future. So the market price was able to gravitate but yet to deliver 1.07,000. So that means I was having 1.07,000 I still have 1.07,000 as long as 1.05,000 remain a support, remains a support to the price. So I'll be expecting the market price to trade into this CB as well. So I'll be expecting it to trade into that CB as well. I'll be watching that reaction. I'll be watching the reaction around this level here. This other block, I'll be watching the reaction. And let me use the body. So should I use a week to week? So I'm anchoring my fib on the other block. So I'll be expecting the market price to react in the first quadrant of that CB. Then should be able to deliver 1.06,500 and attack 1.07,000. So 1.06,500 then 1.07 thousand. So as long as 1.05 thousand holds the price. So on S&P 500 last week, I was interested in 61,000. I was interested in 61,000 on S&P 500. So 61,000. Um, for shorts or some handles. 61,000. Where are you? Oh, sorry. So 61,000 still remain on my radar, to cut the long story short. So I'm still interested in 61,000 fully, to be delivered fully. Just, I think, short of some 6,100, yeah, 6,100. But hypothetically, sorry, 61,000 has been, I'm sorry, 6,100. Sorry, I'm still making the mistake of 61,000. 6,100 has been delivered because the eye of this candle, this particular candle, the candle on the 6th, the eye of that candle, sorry, of this candle here, the eye of this candle here, the eye of this particular candle, this candle here, comes in at, that was the high, 6099.90. Is that met or not? So as I said, it was short of some handles. Even it's not up to a handle. It's around the. It's up to some ticks. So 61,000. Then I'll be expecting 6150 and 6200 the coming week. I'll be watching 6150 and 6200 the coming week, because I see no reason calling a calling a bullish market a bearish market. So it's so glaring. So on Dow futures last week, I was interested in the market gravitating into 46,000. I think 46,000, 45,500 to 46,000. Yes, 45,500 to 46,000. Those levels are yet to be met. 45,500 and 46,000 are yet to be delivered. But I'm not surprised, because we have this here, we have this area here. So, and I think I be expecting a movement into 44,500. So 44,500. I think I'll be able to be a drawdown into 44,500. Then that will send us back into 45,500 and possible movement into 46, into 46,000. So that means I'm sticking to that previous week's bias. So I'll be expecting the market price to react around 44,500. 44,500 should be able to serve as a support to the price. So this this gap here, the gap here should be able to retain the price and send it up. But the moment this gap gives way to the downside, then I will nullify the idea of going bullish on Dow futures. Yes, I'll nullify the idea of going bullish on Dow futures. That is how I will react to the price. So the easiest and lowest hanging fruit is around 45,000 again. So when the market price is able to trade above 45,000, I'll be expecting 45,500 and 46,000 to be delivered. So that is what I'll be having in mind. So I'm sticking to the previous week's buyers on Dow futures. So on Nasdaq. Last week I was interested in 20,800 to serve as a support that will send us into 21,000 and 21,105 and possible movement into 21,500. Yeah, it was stated even before the market opens. So as you can see on the chart, I was active on Nasdaq. So 21,500 has been delivered. So at this junction, I will hold on Nasdaq. I will wait for more intel to engage the market price. If I'm to trade, I'll be going from 21,700, 21,800. That is, if I see the market, if it happens I found an opportunity to engage the market, I'll be interested in the low hanging fruits like 21,700, 21,800. 21,700, 21,800 until the market proves me otherwise. I'll be going as far as 22,000 until the market price signatures says otherwise. That is what I'll be watching. If it happens that 21,500 gives way to the downside, then I will be flexible. I'll be flexible enough to allow myself to trade into 21 to 47. 21 to 47, 70, which happens to be this level here. But I'm still interested in the upside. But when the market opens and 21,500 gives way to the downside, then I'm watching 21,247. So now gold. Let's go to gold quickly. Gold last week I was interested in 2,700, just 2,700. 2,700. So gold has been range bound. So I was interested in 2,700. If the market price finds its way into 2,700, that will be fine, and we should be able to bear a movement into 2,600 as well. So I'll be between 2,600 if I'm coming lower, and I'll be going for 2700 if I'm going higher. So the gold market is not palatable for me to trade for now, personally for me. So let's go to our BTC and we call it a day. So on BTC, I was interested in 100,000. So I was interested in 100,000, and that 100,000 has been met. We've traded into 100,000, and I think I mentioned I'll be watching the market price on this. So this level also has been traded into. So on BTC, I am not interested in any level for now, because the BTC market has recorded the highest high of all time, 104,030.75. So 100,004. So 100,004. So anything can happen. You can see the BTC delivering one thing. You can see the BTC delivering one thing. Also, we have some sell side liquidity around 90,000 or thereabouts. So BTC has my interest of going to one thing, of seeing one thing, or dropping back into 90,000. Personally, I'm not trading it, but those are the levels I'm watching. So 90,000, if you are coming downward, 110,000 US dollars if we are going higher. So at this level, at this junction, I will call it a day. Thank you for being part of the family. Thank you for coming this far with us. Thank you for being yourself, and thank you for building the community with us. So a quick disclaimer before I leave: I am not a licensed financial advisor. The fact that I put my money behind it doesn't mean you should do the same thing. Trading the forex market comes with risk. You should know your risk appetite before pushing a button in the market. So thank you for today. Thank you for every time. Trade responsibly and be safe. Bye for now.